Imagine a loved one is taken to the emergency room with severe infection. The doctor starts talking about, mentions the S word, sepsis. You start to get nervous. You know that sepsis is a very debilitating disease and can lead to death in 30% of the situations. You also know that it's time critical. Every single second counts. Not only that, but every hour that passes before treatment increases the risk of death by 8%. Sepsis is responsible for 1 in 5 deaths across the globe, 1 in 10 deaths here in the United States. You ask the doctor, what's the prognosis? He says, I won't be able to tell you for 24 hours. Well, why is that? I'll tell you why. Because the biomarkers that are in use right now are not good enough. There's a 24-hour lag between when a patient's condition changes and when the biomarker changes. That's not good enough. It's like driving a car with a speedometer that tells you how fast you're going yesterday. It's just not good enough. You ask any ICU clinician, they will say it's not good enough. We at Seroxo, we say it's not good enough. We have developed the leukocyte immunotest, the LIT, to address this issue, to absolutely address this issue. It's a handheld test. It uses disposable reagents, and it allows us to develop this new, deliver a new blood-based biomarker that measures a very important aspect in the blood, the white blood cell, the neutrophils, and the ability of those neutrophils to produce what's called reactive oxygen species, ROS. This is something that clinicians have wanted to know for many years, but they've not been able to do it because it took too long to measure. Now they can do it in 10 minutes right next to the patient. That is transformative, absolutely transformative. It's easy to use, it's affordable, and we've already demonstrated superior performance. And this is the most important thing. Look at the lag. There's no lag. The lag is gone. Our biomarker responds in about in minutes rather than hours or days. That will transform medicine. Clinicians will have better control, and it will lead to better outcomes. We've got a very strong data package already that we've done in 10 studies in over 600 patients all around the world. You can see we've already shown superiority over current biomarkers in terms of accuracy, sepsis detection ability, speed, and the predictive ability of this biomarker. We own the biomarker. That's an important thing to understand. It's a massive market, growing and underserved, and we are going to transform the way that this is addressed. You can look at, we have broad applications, not just in sepsis, but in infection, cancer, organ perfusion. I'll talk to you more about that in just a second. It's a $15 billion TAM with 1.15 billion SAM, and we're going to be targeting $45 million by year 3 using this technology and growing this. In terms of our go-to-market strategy, we're going to start by looking at ICUs. So the middle box there, and we're going to be addressing this lag that we've talked about. It's a 15% reduction in sepsis treatment costs that we can deliver with this tool. The emergency departments, the ERs are going to be extremely interested in this because we detect sepsis quicker. We will have huge impact on patient outcomes. But let's talk about the final box, organ perfusion. This is a sector that has come to us. We had Cleveland Clinic approach us a year ago saying, we love what you're doing. We want to use this to monitor ROS in organs, in their case, livers, because up until now, it's taken too long to be able to measure this. They need to know this, but they haven't been able to measure it until now. Our test completely and radically addresses that issue. So what we're doing with the Cleveland Clinic, that's generating revenues right now, $24,000. That's from a single center. We're already got another center just starting the piloting in Duke University. 2 more centers here in Ohio, University of Cincinnati and Ohio State will be piloting very shortly. And we're going to be expanding this all across the country. I was down at the Cleveland Clinic yesterday. They were saying this is such a comprehensive, fundamental, universal tool. Every single organ procurement organization in the country is going to want to be using this tool. So we're hugely excited about this. And what will this do? This will enable them to make organs more available to the people who need them. It will radically change the way that that's being done. In terms of our traction, you can see we already got proven traction in terms of with organ perfusion. We're going to expand that more fully in the next few months, given the money that we hope to raise here over the next few months. Talking about the clinical pathways, we just started a trial at the John Radcliffe in Oxford just a week and a half ago. That's started now. That's in sepsis. We're going to be starting a multi-center sepsis study here in Ohio, so Ohio Health, and with UH and also University of Nebraska. We'll also be doing a European study. All of these will lead to launches in separate in the separate jurisdictions, as you can see. The bottom box, I just want to point this out. We will have a lot of interest from the big players, the Abbotts and the Rushes. They will be very interested in licensing this technology. We have very strong IP, patents already granted in use of this in sepsis, patents granted in use of this in cancer, as you can see, and patents pending in use of this in several infectious diseases, and strong endorsements as well. A strong, committed team, very experienced. My background, I was one of the founders of PowderJect. It had an $878 million exit. Rubina has been working in leukocytes for decades and hugely experienced in this. And I wanted to point out Professor Paul Moss, one of the leading immunologists in the UK. So just in summary, we have a proprietary biomarker that we own. We have a strong team and we have strong traction. We've done all of this on $900,000 in dilutive funding, largely from grants, 300,000 of which are still in play right now. The ask, we're looking for $2 million to get us to UK regulatory launch and product launch in the UK. I hope you'll join us on our journey. Thank you very much.